Welcome to our Eco-Science Fair. I do appreciate all of us gathering together for just a few moments to recognize and award wonderful efforts and to inform ourselves to even greater degrees about the need for sustainability.
I got involved with what was the Going Green Festival at the time, which is what the Eco-Science Fair has kind of been birthed from. It started out really scrappy in those first years. We were just a couple of students from Brebeuf and another elementary school bringing projects. We didn't have prizes, or it was just really the kids displaying their projects. Through the years, we've just kind of grown it over time into what we have today, which is 102 applicants in our festival this year.
This is a greenhouse, so it's less than 1,800 square feet, and it's built more narrow, as you can see. It's built south to north, so that way more natural light can get in, so you don't use as much electricity, which lowers your light bill. It has a green roof. Rainfall irrigates the flowers, which are perennials, so they don't need as much irrigation. So the water that is left over drains through the gray water system, which cleans it, and then it can be used for other irrigation, or it can be used for toilets, sinks, drinking water, anything else. I would say it's important because it helps the environment, less pollution, so I would just say it's more healthy for you and the environment.
What we're doing is a wind turbine. Our question was, how much energy do wind turbines produce on different elevations? Our hypothesis was the wind turbine placed on the SRES spiderweb will produce more energy because they are on the higher elevation. Then we also did it on the SRES scoreboard, which is right here, and we got our results here, which is 0.2 volts and 0.1 volts. The things that we were thinking maybe in the future is to help our school out. We could take, because I know some schools use the wind turbines to power some things, so maybe we could use it for the laptop cart when we collect the energy, we could store it in the battery, and then we could have energy.
I decided to build this tiny house because people read about what they can do to save the planet or whatever, but they never really take that into consideration. They never actually go and do it. So I kind of wanted to give a way to say, hey, if a kid is doing this, you can do it too, and kind of give them some sort of visual as to what it sort of looks like. So this actually started as a camper trailer. I bought it off of Craigslist. There are a lot of recycled, reused, and sustainably sourced products. The floor is made out of recycled content, and I believe it's also recyclable. This wall panel that's around the whole entire thing is actually sustainably sourced 100%. That have a tankless water heater right now. The thing about tankless water heaters is you're only using energy when you need hot water. So it does have its benefits with that. For electricity, I actually got solar panels donated to me. And like wastewater, I have a composting toilet, and I designed a gray water system that takes the water from the sink in the shower and dumps it out into a variety of garden beds, and I can raise vegetables from it. During the summer, I'm actually going to live on it. I'm hoping to find a part-time job over the summer while I'm working on my internship on a farm. I'm going to park it on the farm. But during college, I'm going to tote it up to Purdue and save money, room and board.
So when we went to the Imagine conference, the speakers there talked about how much trash we were producing and what goes in the landfills that we fill, and we thought we're negatively impacting the situation by not recycling at our school, so we wanted to start a recycling program to help the cause.
We did over 55 hours of research, and we also had a trash audit,
where our results showed that 99.4% of trash is actually recyclable or compostable.
So we were able to get recycling bins in our school, and we got raised recycling bins in our school, so we are doing a trial run today at our school for if we can get recycling in our school, so yeah.
Some of our graphs here show different types of data. So this one shows that 99.4% of the trash that we researched was actually recyclable. This graph shows that Indiana is actually in third place for the worst eco-friendliness in the whole nation.
And this graph down here shows that right here, this is the generations of
how much trash we generate every like 10 years or every 1 year. And our recovery recycling is growing slowly, but it's still growing nonetheless. And discards to landfill is slowly going down, so that's good.
Next year we're going on to Riverside Junior High. So we are hoping that next year our class can get together and keep this project going in our intermediate, but also get recycling bins at our junior high school too.
One thing that I heard today that was really exciting is that students were inspired to implement change at their school because of the Eco-Science Fair. They were planning to enter and they needed to think of a project, so they thought of one and implemented recycling and food waste resolutions in their school, and motivating them to take those steps because of the fair is exactly the result we want.
If we prioritize taking care of our planet, we help ensure that we will leave behind a better world for the next generation of Indianapolis's leaders, and it's an essential part of protecting Earth's natural resources. These are things that are critically important to the quality of life that we enjoy, to the quality of place that we seek to establish.